It's incredible.
And hate playing against. And our first referee today is Kang Joo-hee. Near side, it's Agnieszka Miklik of Poland. They're in place. The players are on the floor. The coaches are prowling the sidelines. Let's get this huge regular season match underway. Roberta with first serve for Brazil. There goes immediately to work. Somebody we're going to see a lot of today, Paula Egonu.
A sign of things to come. Well, that's how you warm your arm up in the first point of the game. I mean, Oro has done so well to get that ball across.
Roberta will send it backside to Rosa Maria. Nice, just dropped it short there of Silla and Oro. Inside out.
There's no way to get to this game gently as the aggression. Big thing there, that one's just working through the block. And that one thing that Italy want to do is close that seam up.
Well, if there's one thing both these teams know is you've got to start fast. You give away a 4-point lead at this level, forget it. Carroll sticks another block down right away. Carroll, who's been blocking for fun out here. That's a 19th block of this year's VNL.
Up there in the top 5 of the blockers. Consistency as well, she is brilliant.
Gabi, one of the top scorers in the VNL. Egonu. I have to say Roberto there. I mean, that's the one thing you'll get in all seriousness with Paula Egonu. Sometimes a bit of a slow start. She's a little bit in and out until she gets the radar fine-tuned.
Especially that one going, she's just cut across the ball a little bit there, trying to find a tighter angle.
So there is an early lead here for Brazil. Egonu. Got that one right, but Roberto with a very important one-handed dig. Ana Cristina goes for the dunk, which catches a net cord, and that proves to be a winner off that net cord as well. Bassetti couldn't get there.
Well, Lubian and Egonu just look at each other for a second, and then Lubian says, you go, you go. It's too late then.
Brazil off to a fast start. Silla with a perfect pass. Takes off and deposits.
Well, she would want to make up for that previous point, and this one, watch her approach, sees where Carroll is, lets the ball just drift past before she unloads across her body.
Egonu. Absolute devastating serve, brilliantly handled by Naomi. Now this is going to get caught though, and it's going to be sent far side. Bassetti can't get a winner. Ana Cristina, she can get a winner.
She was the only option available on the attack there. Uses it so well. Now again, that seam between there. Lubian had to go in the middle to start with just to see if Carroll was going to go reverse. Makes her way over to 4, but there's always that little gap.
Of the 14 players on each team, 10 per team played in that 2022 VNL final. Including Caterina Bassetti, who runs into the block, and Thaisa says, guess what?
Not in my house. It's just her timing, her positioning, her presence. Watch her there. And then suddenly it's just, I got this one, thank you. I mean, this is with her knee strapped up and a big brace on there as well. All right, her stature is massive, but she still gets up there, still finishes it off. I just wonder how many oohs and ahs we're going to get in the crowd today, and that's given the first 8 points gone so far. And
well, I said it earlier, Mark. You know, when we saw the first couple of points go down so smooth, one each side, and we said, well, they've got to be off to a fast start, because if you give up a lead, you're not getting it back. I mean, even this early, it's tough to see how Italy fight their way back into this.
Brazil against the Netherlands in their second set, they were down by 10, showed that spirit to get back in, but still lost it.
Very tough to come back. And out of sync, really out of sync. Bassetti's got no swing. Rosa Maria can't get through either. Thaisa turns center for Ana Cristina, and she cracks it.
There's always a myth about middle blockers and their setting. That is a beautiful reverse set. Oh, so good.
So she's come up with a block. She's come up with a inch-perfect set. What else are we going to see from Thaisa? Still early in the first set here. Bassetti, oh dear.
She's gone trying to find those hands hard there, Bassetti has. That's a little bit of frustration kicking in. They've had a couple of rotations where they've not got the attack in. And that's just going to kind of make that body tense up a little bit. Gradi coming in instead.
Well, that's a really early move. Now, whether this is permanent or whether this is just to allow Possetti to get reset, but Alice Gradi coming in off the bench, very experienced player, and a lot of VNL action in the last 3 or 4 years. But just goes to show, and the block against Taisa and Lubia. I mean, my goodness me, Brazil could not have started this match better.
Lubia grabbing at the net after that shutout block in the frustration, but the positioning here, Christina hardly even jumps. She's gone down, Lubian's tried to go down the line there. That left arm is so strong, forcing that ball back into play.
So the initial Taisa first block,
Great.
Oro's done the right thing there.
That is a brilliant spot. To go deep to 5 there and actually manage that with a block there, that's really smart awareness.
So let's see what Gradi can do here. Gabi with the pass. Christina's got no real swing at that. So a chance here for Silla to go cross court. It's too good for Naeem.
You need a bit of calm out wide at 4 now, and you've got that in Silla. She's got the options. She uses the block well, but she can also go around them.
Gradi sends it down the line.
It's like a show reel in one set.
Don't even bother moving for that.
Wait. Oh.
I don't know how you're supposed to defend that.
You don't.
Yeah. Rosa Maria. Deep.
Lubian does have and possess a really good pressure serve here. But they won't be thinking about the score difference. They'll be thinking points at a time now.
Lubian going for that one, and Gabi's made a mess of it. Absolutely brilliant. Well, you called it. You said she's got a pressure serve. She's just delivered one.
It just sneaks up at you so quickly. It's very similar to Antropova's. Antropova's obviously coming from a slightly higher angle as well, with a little bit more topspin on it. But
and that was Gabi, a safe pair of hands in that back row. Waiting for another one. Well, some service errors you'll take.
High risk, high reward there. Coach will be happy there that she's gone for it.
Anna Cristina then at 11-6. Brazil off to this quick start. She goes with a very aggressive ball toss. My goodness me.
She's done so well to get a hand around the top of that ball to bring it down and drop short.
I mean, that is some ball toss. And to drop that short of Monica Di Gennaro, who is the safest pair of hands around. But she can't pick that up. So the ace is cancelled out by the Anna Cristina ace, and just like Lubian, she goes for another high-risk one, and you're going to have to just take these service errors when you're serving like that.
All right. She had a massive serving run in game 1 of this week.
Oh, she's come up with an ace. The unorthodox route of the net cord.
Well, if anybody's got their bingo card out and they've got the ace off the net, dropping short.
I think Oro had 10 serves in a row in that crazy match. I think she'll be getting 10 in a row against Brazil.
Great defense.
Taisa takes her out.
Oh, but that's put your body on the line. It's coming straight at you. At least it came up a bit. The strides that she takes opens the court up. So as soon as she turns her body in, just that stare through the net as well.
That wasn't a stare, that was a glare. That was bring it here, guess what? And then she comes up with a service error. I told her she was overrated.
I'll let you tell her that then. I would not dare.
Never in a million years. Rosa Maria. That's going to get contained. Oro will send it backsides with Egonu, who goes for a little dink. Naomi says that's not going to work, but that's clever. Oh, it looked like she was just going to give him a free ball, and suddenly says, I'll give you a mid-range shot.
That's just so nonchalant, just going, all right. It was almost like a training thing, right? Keep the ball alive. There you go. I'll just roll it over to the middle of the court for you. Let's keep this rally going. It's like Silla took one step out. There was a massive hole there. It was.
Roberta serves Silla, who's struggling a little bit. So Anna Denacey gets involved, and that's what Alessia Oro's got to do. Get Lubian and Denacey involved on the offensive end of things.
This wasn't the cleanest hit ever. But look at that. It's literally just the forefinger and the thumb have just caught that ball, but it did enough.
Nice pass. Carroll takes it high. Oro's got underneath it. Great rescue work again from Silla. It's free ball Brazil, and Rosa Maria can't get past Silla, who's doing some terrific defensive work. DeGradi off net, can't get the better of the block. Watch out. Christina sends it wide out of the back row.
She looked really comfortable though on the approach coming in. Open that shoulder up. So you're just waiting to see.
Ooh.
Foot fault on the serve.
Fault on Anna Denacey. You can't have those when you're chasing the game. Coach Barbolini saying, yeah. It was. Greatest of passes from DeGradi, who can again get contained. Carroll doing some terrific work there. There's a bit more contained. Christine will have another go and dinks it. Pickup is good from DeGradi. Egonu runs into Carroll.
Boom. Incredible. Watch her movement. Eyes on the ball, that press. That ball firmly hitting her sleeves, on her forearms.
Absolutely perfect tandem block there. Absolutely no way through, but Egonu gets some revenge. Rips that straight in the direction of Gabi, who was in good position, but you got no chance of picking that up.
Lubian does her job there. Carol's gone with her, and then Anna Cristina just has a little bounce going, I can't get across to that one. That was perfection from Italy.
A regular double sub from Velasco sees Carlotta Cambi come in. The backup setter with Egonu out for Kate Antropova. Antropova brings such terrific height. And immediately it's Lubian with DeGradi. I think they may give that one to Alice DeGradi.
Yeah. Oh, she's got serious hops on it. She's up there waiting. Oh, momentum and shift has changed massively.
Soft one comes in. Gabi comes in and is not soft. Absolutely blasts it through the block.
Well, just when you think Italy are getting in control, up she pops.
I mean, there was a big gap to exploit there. They were very disconnected, the two blockers, and Gabi just ripped it through. We're going to see Carol at the end line, which means you've got Thaisa in the front row here. Antropova with an absolute killer cross-court at 2:02. Antropova is a serious weapon on the outside.
That would be a really interesting battle to see Antropova with Thaisa there, that game as that goes on. Obviously, we know that's only been a short rotation until Egonu comes back on front court, but really interesting matchup.
Does Thaisa catch? Yes, she does.
She did one of those yesterday as well, and it's just, she knows where she's going on that. She knows absolutely just to push this one deep there. She's controlled it, blocks there. I'm leaning over to my left-hand side. I can't kill it, but I'm just going to pop it deep. There's a big hole there.
Maria's service picked up. It's not getting picked up still. Absolutely unloaded on that one.
She gets some serious height on her attack. Still spikes at around 320, but there's a gap there. And this is what the middles are now doing. The middles are now just distracting Thaisa a little bit and just giving the opportunity. And that's all the outside hitters need. The smallest little gap between that block.
Lubian, who is aggressive. Gabi's done really well. That's a terrific pass. Rosa Maria just dispatched that. Great diving effort at the end line there from DeGradi, but she can't get to this. This is just too good.
We'll talk about finding that gap in the block. There's a huge one there. They're so hard to defend.
So they're still doing the job of keeping Italy at arm's length. And this is what I said right at the start of this match. You get a 4-point lead at this level. so hard to bring it back.
Antropova back to the service line.
Yeah, well, this is where it gets interesting now. This is where it might just come back, as Antropova has sent down 10 aces in the first week of VNL play. And you can make that. Oh, no, it's a great rescue. Thought it was going to be number 11. But it's a free ball, Italy. Gabi will go for the second dump. Second touch doesn't work. Great work from Rosa Maria. So Silla to send it down the line instead. Great defense from Brazil, but Italy make the breakthrough there.
Absolutely right. Brazil doing all they can to keep that ball alive, but Silla with a lovely line shot there. And she's now just starting to find that little bit of range. It's back within 2 points.
That is a clever timeout. You got Antropova serving at the end line. You know that she can deliver aces. Break the server's momentum.
Especially after that's her first serve in the game as well. Only been on a couple of points. All this is only 17-19 so far in the first set. So much gone on.
I mean, how many subplots have we seen in this first set already? I mean, it's just terrific.
I mean, it's a game of chess with the two coaches as well. They're trying to play against each other. They know each other so well. They've been around for years, and the experience. I mean, as a player, you'd love to be coached by one of them, but also as a coach, you'd love to have the squad that they've got as well.
Well, that early personnel change from Velasco, he didn't hesitate. Zé Roberto making that timeout. Has it affected Antropova? Yes, it has. That's exactly what he called that timeout for.
Yeah, double switch is going to come back on now. This is then going to allow Egonu to go front court, bigger blocker, backcourt setter, three front court attacks. He was always going to let Antropova have a serve though first.
It's Taissa up next.
Just have a good serve on it.
Silla picks it up nicely. Silla will swing at this one as well, and that's too good. Italy stay in touch. They still need a couple of points on serve, and they've not got too many opportunities left.
Silla has so much energy. And she's gone high in the hands of Carol, but just on that pass, moving around, getting back to serve with a big smile on her face.
Silla, the captain of that 22 gold medal winning team in the VNL, floats that one long. Can't really be looking at service errors this deep in the set when you're chasing it. She'll know that. So here's Roberta. Silla with a nice pass. Egonu goes cross court, picked up brilliantly. Gabi will rip through down the line. Oro sent it straight back. Gabi has another go, and it dinks into Anna Danesi, and Danesi says that wasn't the part, that wasn't the move. She sends it back, and Italy are right back in this now.
Well, Gabi's first attack was coming so high over her shoulder, and this one, this is the problem. When you are tipping against Egonu, you've got to make sure it's over her, but dropping short.
Danesi serving Gabi. No winner there for Carol. Big bump set from Silla. DeGradi way off net. Isn't going to get a winner from there. Roberta sent it backside. Rosa Maria, nothing doing from her. Good contained work. Egonu. Beautiful.
Smart play. She saw that. So did he.
And they've just pulled to within a point here.
You can tell she's leading that way straight, right from her approach. There's no right arm coming back.
Macy's serve is not particularly well handled. The rescue from Oro. Macy turning setter there and almost worked. Gabi. Oh, she sent that long, but it catches hands on the way through.
She only had the hands to go for there. The block was so tight over the net to her. She was tucked up. But there we see, reading that little tip coming in. And she was so tight, didn't really get much of an approach in. Had to go for the fingers.
So Brazil still with a bit of breathing room. Italy got a side out. I tell you, Marina Lubian. That was a quick slide.
Some movement here. And you're right there. Just changing that distance. Normally it's like a meter and a half away. This one just behind that short reverse.
They're going to looking to tie it up here. Oh, big serve. Miami's done brilliantly, Anna. Christina's done even better with a cross-court kill.
Look at the lineup on the block, how this goes cross-court.
Velasco says, got to call a timeout.
Block was just drifting and the cross-court opened up, but there's a skill about that as well.
E difendiamo in 3 su quelle palle lì. Deve arrivare il 4, il 5 e il 6 sulle diagonali. Quando andiamo sopra Alessia non andiamo troppo in 1 perché nessuna delle due la tira sulla linea, ok? La tirano in mezzo, sopra la mano sinistra sua o in mezzo. E dobbiamo prendere una palla in più di 3.
Both of these coaches are so calm, just the way they talk, the group listen. They're not ranting and raving, they're not aggressive with their hands or anything. They are just talking what we need to do, and this is all we're going to do. So chilled it feels.
Well, let's see if icing the server works for Julio Velasco. Here comes Carroll. She's in play. Egonu. It's not going to work. Rosamore is able to pick this up, and Gabi runs into a 3 block. And then Egonu's just demolished it straight at Carroll. Carroll's taken that full force.
Well, 3 tips in a row from Egonu, and she's had, I've had enough of this. 93 kilometers right on the shoulder.
Carroll's okay. We're going to see Digrati sit back down as Bossetti is brought back.
Carroll will be thinking she should have got that ball up as well.
I'll probably think, I'm glad my head's still on my shoulders. That's going to go. That brings it set point Brazil off that Rosa Maria swing.
She's caught the thumb of Lubian and gone out. She's having a bit of a shaking it off. Hometown fans here loving it. We're enjoying it so much yesterday when Japan took out China. If you haven't seen that one on VBTV, well worth a watch. But this one is just incredible so far.
Interesting to bring in Tainara, who's just been activated with Kizzy picking up a little knock. Tainara, 183 opposite, will come in along with Macrease at setter. We've certainly got plenty of height in that front row, looking for a block here on set point. Macrease sends it down the line. It's a nice pickup, and here comes Egonu, and it doesn't matter how much height you've got in the block. That was Thaisa getting on that. Still, you got no shot at a hit like that.
I think Egonu needs a passport for the airtime she's got.
Wow.
Just, if you see that one back again, she was just flying. That's a way to save set point.
But it's still set point.
Yeah.
Always tougher to win the point on serve, of course, but it's Lubian. Lubian serves Gabi. Roberta will send it over to Ana Cristina, who's blocked. Oh, Alessia Oro, I think it was, got a piece of that.
Yeah, you can tell by her celebration. She wields away first.
A setter block on set point down.
Yes, please. It's gone right back into Ana Cristina. She knows that wasn't the best from her as well. Great mental strength from Italy here.
They have clawed it back. We are level and we're going beyond 25. That's a massive block. If you'd have said somebody has got to get a block on this point, Alessia Oro's name would have been a long way down that list.
Well, she's in the 2 positions. She's taking on one of the best hitters in Brazil. You've got to be in it to win it, and she most certainly was. They've done that switch back. So they haven't got front court setters. Only 2 front court attacks, but one of them is the enforcer. You wouldn't necessarily bank against a nice ball being put in here, and it goes straight to Thaisa.
Well, unless Lubian can bring a pressure serve up. Oh, she went for it. Means set point Brazil once again. So Roberta will be very happy just to get out of this. Ana Cristina, again, very aggressive on the ball toss. Lovely pick up that from Silla. But Egonu, she's overcooked it, and Brazil cling on. Well, they take the first set.
There's going to be a challenge. Isis walked away going, no, thank you. She's walked off the court. She hasn't had enough of that. There's no challenge here. But Italy have said there is.
Yeah, I think you have to challenge because you've lost the set otherwise. But I'm on Taisa with this one. I didn't see a touch.
No. It was there to be used.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you can tell by the reaction from Brazil straight away that Italy had to ask the question.
Just look around at these players. I mean, the medals, the tournaments that they've won at club and international level. They've won everything between them. Silla goes cross court. Miami with easy pick up and as scruffy as you like from Carroll, but they all count.
She shows they're human as well. Quite deliberate going across court, but does catch the tape.
Gabi serving Di Gennaro, who's almost a bit long with it. Oro's done brilliantly. Now they'll get a chance to get themselves settled. He misfires. A bit of a breakdown there because that was neither one set nor the other, neither inside nor outside.
Yeah, Oro automatic goes to her attackers to apologise. Does well on that first one-handed set. He couldn't quite get the wrist snapped on it.
Rossetti try and push that off the block. And having a good long look at this before deciding yes.
Well, Carroll automatically put her hand to the referee early on to say, yeah, I touched that. Rossetti played it off her hands. Oh.
Rosa Maria, it just drifts off. The Birds will send that far side. Lubian says, not happening today for Anna Cristina. Big block early.
It seemed a little bit flatter for Anna Cristina this time. That's more into the net there, being lower, trying to find that cross-court angle.
Lacey with serve.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Wow, the speed on that.
It's the speed that did it. Her approach in, look at that arm, elbow, then wrist over. Beautiful.
Carroll now at the end line. Oh, there's not a lot of room to work with there off that pass, and Bassetti's done really well off a very good set.
She's so tight to the net. Turns her hand, cuts that ball across. Look at that. I mean, how do you get your wrist into that angle?
Serious technique there. Egonu wobbles one over. It'll come to Rosa Maria, and she has dropped it perfectly.
Brilliant swing. Uses a technique, finds that corner.
Rosa Maria. Lovely. Lubian sends it off to the side, drops it in.
And she's got a little bit of width. Roberta stepping in on the block, which does then mean that left side of her is opening up for a hit.
Rossetti, serve, lovely pass. Nothing doing for Taisa. Lubian sends that back. Rosa Maria goes for placement, that doesn't work either. Silla will push it in the direction of Rosa Maria, and there's no play there available for Anna Cristina. Lubian working overtime here. Anna Cristina then sends it deep. Bassetti is there. Here comes Silla, and that is going to go into the net.
Well, Silla's got the net as well. It's a really scrappy point for both teams.
Yeah. Well, there goes Silla into the net.
That one won't go on the highlight reel.
One of a few. Anna Cristina wills that one. Di Gennaro has absorbed that absolutely beautifully. Talking about highlight reels.
She just hangs there, and then her arm is cocked back, waiting to see. And it's like she's deciding, do I go left, do I go right? And then just drops her thumb.
Lubian really goes for that one, Amy. It's a terrific pick up there, and Gabi
Well, you said...
Rips her. I mean, she's not had many chances, but when she's got them, she doesn't half know how to take them.
Watch the connection point here. Out wide she goes. Full swing round, and then that dropping that thumb. Hand over the top of the ball.
Thaisa. Setti. Very nice pickup. I mean, this is turning into the battle of the big guns here, this second set.
It's watching volleyball with a massive smile. It's just...
Yeah, I know. So, oh, there's another superstar. Oh, there's another superstar. Oro. So it's Anna Cristina again, a lovely pass. Gabi gets blocked. Blocked out of it. Egonu was there. Might have been Egonu with Danesi right alongside her. No way through that tandem.
Well, they held that line block. Beautiful position. It's all Egonu. Gabi says, that's my bad.
Very cleverly disguised back row attack there. They were looking at Carol on the slide, and there's Rosa Maria lurking behind the 3-meter line.
Well, she's not the biggest opposite player in the world, but she's so smart with her play and powerful.
Very clever set. And Roberta, who serves here down the line, Ora's got to come out and get this. And that is going to get contained. So no winner for Silla. There's a winner for Rosa Maria.
Yemi waiting, just checking her footwork before she jumps on the 3-meter line to get that set out wide. Danesi coming across it a little bit too late.
Roberta stays with the down-the-line serve at Silla. Not a great pass. Egonu has to set, and yeah, that's why they're in trouble. Huge block again from Carol, who always spins away from a block with a huge smile on her face. But that was not the pass, and that immediately put the attacker in trouble. And immediately, Coach Velasco says, I'm calling timeout here.
She's always got that smile in mid-air, hasn't she? Just such a presence at the net. With Thaisa and Carol through the middle, defensively, it's incredible.
And one will kill you with smiles, and one will stare you down. Totally different approach, but the net result is exactly the same.
Oh. It's just so exciting to know that this is just a preliminary phase of the competition.
Yeah.
That we're going to see them both again in Bangkok in Thailand and in the Olympic Games.
That would not be a surprise to see them meeting at some point in Paris.
Still got Poland as well, don't forget. Turkey, USA.
I tell you, there's going to be a very good team, not even reaching the medal matches. Bump set on the backside from Di Gennaro, and Egonu says, yeah, thank you for that.
And telegraphs it. It's obvious to see, well, we say that, it's obvious to see it up here and the players are watching. It's that movement, you're only a split second to notice it. But you can tell when that's going to happen. It's a long way in to be able to move your body quickly to receive that tip.
Silla, that's challenging. And now Gabi comes up with something. I mean, great diving effort there from Passetti to try and pick that up, but Gabi's touch is perfect.
Both these coaches will know their favoured starting sixes, which is what we're getting today, but also be looking at who else does it come along, as you mentioned before in previous matches. It's the number they're limited to at the Olympic Games, so some people on the bench today are going to be a little bit disappointed that aren't going to make it later on.
And you talk to any coach, they hate it. They're leaving really good squad players behind for the Olympics. It's tough. And so Rosa Maria, who I don't think is going to be left behind, makes sure she picks up another one.
That's not going to happen from Zé Roberto. Again, it's the use of the ball. Rosa Maria is just so impressive. Really intelligent.
Passetti with the pass. Reaching for that a bit, Lubian. Decides to attack that. Doesn't get a winner. This will go over to Rosa Maria, whose cross-court is absolutely perfect. You had Silla and Oro there, and neither could control it.
Lovely space. That opportunity, because Lubian couldn't put it away. because she was so focused on the block with Thaisa. It's going to be a one-on-one most times, and that cross-court shot, that's going to be the perfect one for Rosa Maria.
So here goes Carroll. So Silla under that pass, and Thais is there to deny Lubian, and well, Lubian with a little shrug there as if to say, me, really? That's a huge break for Brazil, that is, and it's a really bad break for Italy, and there's an immediate switch as Sarah Farr will check in for Lubian, who sits down immediately off that one.
Not a bad replacement though, is it? Champions League winner.
Egonu, that's going to get caught. Roberta will send it backside. Rosa Maria catches hands, and Brazil open up a big gap here.
Brazil doing what they do best, but also it's that communication. As soon as that ball's coming in, Thais is calling it, and even just calling it to Roberta just makes the blocker think, hang on, is she going for it? Are they doing something different?
Rosa Maria is the engine for Brazil in this match at the moment. Egonu has been a bit quiet, and that rather, by her standards, sums it up. They're going to send this upstairs for another look.
No, it's been
called already.
Yeah.
You do like to see, that's what you get the green card for, the sporting spirit that's been shown.
The first split second, then Egonu said touch. Thais says nope. And then the ref went, did she? Okay.
Well, they might as well, these players, because 99 times out of 100, the video is very clear. Yeah. Egonu's going to wind up a big one. We don't need to review that one.
Well, Rosa Maria, with her 9 points so far, scoring 50% on her attacks. Egonu just below her, but a few too many errors, which she had more attacks coming in. Battle of the opposites is really fascinating here.
It's going to be another battle of the opposites with Egonu winning it comprehensively as well, with Thaisa and Ana Cristina over there, and it didn't matter to Paula Egonu.
Yeah, she's gone cross-court, using the hands. As soon as it gets that deflection off, so hard to defend against.
Bossetti needed the one-handed set, and that's gone long from Thaisa. They were really just out of rhythm there off a slightly shaky pass.
Yeah, as soon as it's tight on the net there, Roberta's anything about what's on the other side of it, but also can she get that one-hand control? Not too tight on the net, but it was a little bit too tight for Thaisa.
So Italy looking to mount the comeback here. Bossetti, so Ana Cristina, that one's a lot better, and there's the result.
Thaisa's tucked up tight to the net, can't get a full swing through, but it's just so aware, and the use of her hand here is brilliant. There, look, she's having to hold her elbow down and literally just using the wrist to snap that ball into the gap.
Ana Cristina goes ultra aggressive. Di Gennaro, absolutely brilliant pass, and Farr with the put away. That's all about the pass for me. That was a high velocity serve, and Di Gennaro has just said nothing to it.
First real swing, Farr opens up. She is dynamite.
Playing with Corneliano since 2021, which means basically she's won everything there is to win at club level. Oh, and Roberta and Thaisa are not in sync, and that certainly wasn't intended for Rosa Maria.
Rare error. Can't really think of like the Brazilian men with Bruno and Lucas, and just that telepathy they have together, know where they are. A very rare error from Roberta and Thaisa there.
But I tell you what, Brazil are finding that lead that they had being clawed back here, and rather earlier in the set than in the first set.
Even at this level, that 2-point advantage can go just like that.
Not that long ago, as you can see on the scoring ladder, it was a 5-point gap. That's a comfort zone.
Yep.
A 2-point gap, that's nothing.
And that's credit to the mentality from Italy, keeping that aggression going. Making that change, bringing Farr in as well, is a real big point to have. I know that you can draw on her to come on for Lubian, and Lubian hadn't played bad, but same as Bossetti earlier. De Gradi came in just because of one little thing.
But you don't throw them under the bus, as you say. You know, she came back in, Bossetti. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of Lubian. Gabi can't get a winner. Now here's a real good chance for Silla. Nope, she's not got one either. Great contained work. Gabi again is contained. Denesi doing a terrific job. Anna Cristina can't push it over from behind the 3-meter line, and the Italian revival continuing here.
Denesi doing really well. So hard as middle blocker. She was lining up for the reverse attack. Then she's had to move across to block. Then come across into the middle. Holds her position well. Reads the tip.
Far. So, and it's an ace from Sarah Far.
Just switching up the serve down the line. Dropping it short on Anna Cristina. Slightly slower to move into that short receive. Doesn't get her arms underneath it. That's a really good serve. There's having that confusion with Thais there as well. It's like, oh, is she going to take it? Is she not going to take it?
Whatever happens to that 5-point Brazil lead. Gone. Gabi runs into the block. Denesi says, we just got the lead here. Wow, what a turnaround this is.
Great block by Denesi. Right hand. She's drifting up. There is a gap there, which is where Gabi's going, but this time Denesi does get a hand on it. Looks like there's going to be a net touch challenge here. Didn't really see it on that replay, but I was watching that. The ball on the hand, I didn't see if there was anything on the net on the way down. See Roberto with his water bottle in his pocket, just knows when to press the button, doesn't he?
I just got a feeling he just needs this to talk to his players. This is I'm hopeful challenge rather than I'm certain, but it's a two-way challenge for him because he's got to talk to his players. Anything there? Not a sniff. I don't think he's bothered about that.
Same thing happened in the Netherlands game, didn't it?
Yeah. Felix Kozlowski, the Netherlands coach, if he needs to talk to his players, chuck a challenge down. That way at least you can keep a timeout. He knew what he was doing there.
He just controls that sideline.
That's Far serving well.
Yep.
Break her momentum. There you go. There you go. That's exactly what he just did.
Need the camera on Zé Roberto now because he doesn't give anything away. But inside he's like,
I mean, that's all on Zé Roberto.
yeah. That's experience. I mean, when you put Zé Roberto and Velasquez together, side by side.
There is literally nothing they don't know. Ooh, let's come back somehow. Carol getting the better of Denesi. Egonu make sure that one doesn't come back. Italy stay front running here.
Well, now they've got the advantage. They've got Egonu front court as well now. So, A, that's increasing the size on the block, but also the opportunities for the frontline attacks.
With Oro at the end line, serving Anna Cristina. Roberta sends it back, and tough take there as Denesi sends that back. Rosa Maria not in a good spot at all.
Denesi, as always, we talked about the Brazilian block, but Denesi, her timing, positioning, her reading of it, and just being able to adjust and watch and get the hands in the right place.
Got to be good from Gabi. Gennaro says, don't worry, I got this. A little adjustment there from Silla. So she can't really attack it. And that is going to catch hands and just fly off Denesi.
Oh, I want to see that one in slow motion. Just watch the actual action of Gabi coming in.
The people three deep in the crowd want this in slow motion because they need to get out of the way of this.
That is hitting high hands. That's the definition of hitting high hands.
That literally went into the crowd.
Denesi's great control there.
And Carol felt that one.
Yeah.
Still feeling the after effects of it.
It's a brilliant swing. And Denesi.
I hope this is okay. I mean, they're just checking the finger out here.
Carol plays the volleyball in Italy at Scandici and knows Denesi really well. It's just,
yeah, she's okay.
You catch it just on the tip of your finger. There you see, she's just got the... Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, we don't see that one again.
That is going to jar.
Denise knows exactly what that feels like as well, so it's like a middle club.
Yeah, I think all middle blockers know that one, don't they? Silla with serve, sent back side. Denise with another one of those contained blocks that she's so good at. Rosa Maria again runs into Denise. I mean, that one, okay, it drops out, but Denise is being a real handful here for these Brazil hitters.
Defensively, Italy have just stepped up a little bit more, offering a bigger presence to the net.
Important point there for Brazil. Egonu, that's a great job of containing on the other side, Carol and Ana Cristina. And what about that from Rosa Maria, ripping through on the cross court.
Roberta doing a great job, forcing the ball out wide one side on the left, then the next place switching it, making Denise have to work so hard as the middle blocker to get all the way across from one side of the court to the other, and that gives that opportunity. We know how dangerous Rosa Maria is when there's a gap in the block.
Gabi with serve, a bit tight there. Denise will have to win it again and can't. Oh! Wow, Rosa Maria saying, don't bring it here.
Well, it's a snatch on the second one. Thought the first one was going to go straight down. The aggression coming from Denise. Love it to see how hard and aggressive she's getting at the game. But great defense.
Well, that's a defining moment of this set, potentially. Oro's scrambling here. Egonu's got no play. This is going to come back over. Carol finds Di Gennaro instead. Bassetti, that's clever. Under pressure, Caterina Bassetti has to get that right.
Very smart play from Bassetti. Not that should surprise us. She makes the room out. And just sees the block. Carol's moving inside of her.
Denise's serve is a handful. Oh, Denise with the dig there to deny Ana Cristina. Some dig there from Denise, and then it's bouncing around all over the place. Carol saying no.
Two touch off the head. Twice on the head that was by Bassetti. Carol again causing trouble at the net.
What a terrific set this is turning into as well. It's now Brazil front running. And this is a very important side out needed here. Egonu.
Oro down low. How she gets that set with the height for Egonu and the distance. Watch this set here. Beautiful.
Now how Italy would like a real big wind-up here from Egonu, but he's going to catch the net. Ana Cristina will run into the block. Sarah Farr says, boom. It's a middle blocker party going on here at the back end of this second set.
It's an absolute masterclass, and they're all showing. And they've all got different styles and personalities in the way they play. Just a huge presence so far. Wow. I might have said that word a few times today. It's just...
Well, as Italy nose in front again. But again, you know, this is something we talked about right at the start. You look at the starting sixes and you go, wow. You look at who's on the bench. I mean, you take out Marina Lubian, okay, you brought in Sarah Farr. What are you losing? You're not losing anything.
Oh, it is incredible. These fans are getting a real show for their money. Yesterday, that Japan, if you haven't seen the China game, do go back and watch it.
Oh, that was
phenomenal. But the
unbelievable.
crowd are loving this one just as much, and it is world class.
Egonu. Goodness me, Naomi has got it over somehow. If that wasn't the plan. Egonu goes cross court to bring up set point.
Oh, that's such a shame. Roberta is so smart. Hands up, then just pulls away, lets the ball drop. Almost snipped inside the block of Italy. But then a really acute angle from Egonu. Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Egonu going for Naomi, who's handled that one better this time. Thais is denied by Egonu. Bassetti crashes into the post, that's legal. Thais with set, Rosa Maria. I think Silla's back there. Oro sets up Egonu, who nets. And that's going to be 5 or 6 touches.
There was only one option for Oro to go. The ball was coming out from some serious light with spin on it. Had to go to Egonu. It's got into the net. Italy are saying there is a net touch. Brazil automatic didn't call or didn't go to the referee. There's a double change getting ready to come on for Brazil.
On both sides, because Antropova and Cambi are going to come on as well for Italy. See them in the background.
I don't want the set to end.
Well, I think this is why he's called this challenge as well. Just calm everybody down, settle it all back down. Let's get our substitutions done. There's absolutely no need to rush things. Let's get clear heads.
There's been some spectacular passenger plays by both teams. Nope.
No, I didn't see it.
Just that the left forearm of Rosemary was the closest one, but she was off the net.
I think that was another one. Just, you know, we saw it from Zé Roberto. If you've got something great, but you don't really expect it, and Velasco, I think, just needed to just settle everything back down again. Get your new personnel on the floor. Just get everybody focused. It's the
so a set point now, Italy. Again, 3 front court attackers, so it means now that they've got all the options available. Brazil, likewise, bigger block at the net.
Yeah, Tainara coming in, being one of those options in the front with Ana Cristina and Thaisa. Set point Italy, remember. Macris off the bench. Serves it down the line to Silla. It's not a great one, and yeah, into the net goes Oro. Yeah, that was not the pass. Now, Velasco's going to send that upstairs because it's going to be close.
Yeah, we need the Bolt 6 team and the video referees. That's where the technology comes in.
And this is exactly what it's here for.
Yeah.
Situations like this.
Just to our right-hand side is where the Bolt 6 and the video referees are sitting. Sorry, to our left-hand side where the Bolt 6 and the video referees are all pointing at the screens. And
I mean, the pass certainly put Oro under huge pressure. Now, whether she has caught the net or not is what's being discussed here.
I can't wait to hear from these coaches.
Cambi, excuse me, not Oro. There is no net touch fault. Cambi has handled that really well. Oh. Point to Brazil.
Well, then, hold on. It's Velasco still having words with the first referee.
Yeah. Well,
it's still a backcourt over the net. What the referee said on the initial call, he was calling for the net touch, which it wasn't.
Antropova. Naimi's picked that up brilliantly. Ana Cristina. It's been kept alive by Di Gennaro. Antropova takes it off. Thaisa is there to fend it off. Bassetti, no. Brilliant work from Gabi. And off speed comes Ana Cristina.
Oh,
and then Antropova takes it high and delivers at a ridiculous angle.
Like a one-step approach. That's a great swing to end that point. Through the arms of the block.
So set point again.
Always drifting.
Bassetti really let that one go on set point. Used to be 25 points to win your set, but not with these two. Ana Cristina went aggressive.
Well, the crowd, they're on their edge of the seats as well.
Yeah, every play. Well, Farr caused problems from the end line earlier. And we're going to see Anna Cristina out for the very experienced Prida Roich coming in here. On set point.
A bit more stability on the pass. The experience is here. Maybe out wide at 4.
Far serves Naomi. Roberta will set up. Into the block it goes. Danesi and Silla there together. No way through. We are level at 1 set apiece.
Incredible position on the block. Great presence. What a set that was.
Judging by the reaction, I think it's Silla that they're going to credit, but either way, again, it's a perfect tandem.
In that set, 7 blocks for Italy. Towards that back end. Remember, they were 5 down as well.
Silla all the way. That's a stunning block.
Now those 7 blocks, Danesi got 3 of them.
Well, it's been terrific so far. The good news is we've got at least 2 more sets of this. 26-25.
Well, there's a good argument for that. The way she's played, the pressure she's put on from the service line. But then Lubian, again, she's done the same. She's got an ace serve, but a little bit more consistency with Farah on the serve, I think, is what he's looking at. Both dynamite at the net.
First point on the board from Danesi, who is the definition of no frills. There's just no drama with Anna Danesi, just gets the job done.
Really nice. Again, tight there, keeps her chest up, lets the arm do the work.
At the end line, Danesi serving Anna Cristina. This is going to be Rosa Maria and looking for hands and not finding them.
No, not quite as high shot as Gabi's was in the previous set.
So the early move made here by Italy. Danesi will stay on. Serves Gabi this time. Roberta's got to struggle to get the one-handed set. Does brilliantly. And Carol finishes the job equally brilliantly.
Really nice skill. Nice control. Doesn't go in too quick there when the set is tight at the net. The fact that she's pulled off a little bit just to keep it out of the way of Farr.
Gabi serving off. Wow, how high did Sarah Farr take that?
Brilliant. So quick. Her arm speed is phenomenal. We see how far off the net she is when she's jumping in. That means she can get her arm through the ball. We've seen a few people tight at the net, not able to get a full swing in.
Egonu.
Ace serve.
Wow.
That is ace.
Wow, what a quick start this is for Italy. Egonu catching the line beautifully here. Can't do it any better than that. That one is not going to catch the line. Well, Brazil got to play a bit of catch-up here. Carol. They sent it backside again, takes it on down the line, and there's no stopping that, even with Thaisa and Anna Cristina there.
Patience from Egonu this time. Watches it. You see a drop of thumb. That's always going to go down the side towards Anna Cristina. She's got a blocking position. It just catches the upper arm.
Bossetti.
Nice.
Oh, it's an ace. Beautiful from Bossetti.
It'd be interesting to see whether there's another change coming in here on the receive for
he's
Roberto.
Zé Roberto is having a think here. He needs to. 6-2. That's not a great pass. Cristina will try and take it on, and Di Gennaro's going to be there. Silla will send it out to Egonu. The block's there, and the block good enough. Thaisa and Anna Cristina were there to send that back, and Brazil needed that.
Well, there's a bit of falling over from Di Gennaro and Farah and Silla. Farah's trying to get out of the way so they get other people in. It's good they can smile about it now.
There's one rule, isn't there? If you've got bodies on the floor, it's generally not good. You don't really want Guys all over the place. Well, taking it high, taking it early, and when Sarafar does that, she's pretty much impossible to defend.
Good patience on the attack options there. You see that little step to the left-hand side. Trying to get away from Thaisa as much as you can to get the attack in.
Far sends a really low one. That was wrong from the moment it left the palm.
I take it back about the consistency on the serve I said at the start of this set.
Yeah, well, that was your fault.
I take that fully on board. Noted.
So Brazil chasing points early here. Christina sending it down the line. Silla rock solid in the back row. Silla can't get a winner in the front row, though. Gabi, she gets contained. Roberta will set it up for Thaisa. A brilliant job from Denesi. Absolutely brilliant there. Egonu. No, not going to work. Maybe hoist it up there. Anna Cristina way off net. Tough take. Gennaro will feed Silla. That's coming back over. Now, where does Oro go? Backside. Egonu. Brilliant defensive work again, but
a touch.
We got a net touch.
Gabi just pressing on that block. The transitions for both teams. Yeah, Gabi's just got those arms over. 4 points now.
That's a big point for Italy. It really is.
If Oro can push this ball deep, try and force a bit of pressure on the serve receive from Anna Cristina.
She does indeed go for Anna Cristina. This is a tough take, but Rosa Maria gets the win, even though Denesi was there thinking, I've got myself another block point.
Yeah, the opposite for Brazil. Goes high. Denesi's couldn't quite get over the top of it.
Yeah, I know she didn't get the block, but Denesi is giving these hitters nightmares. She'll go for the dink there as well. I mean, she's so understated as well, Anna Denesi. There's nothing dramatic about her work. She's just so effective.
Just watching the body language and seeing them play like this is so relaxed. They look like they're just having their 6 people on court having fun. And by doing that, your body moves easier, you're more relaxed in the way that you play.
Silla with serve. Carol can't get the better of Di Gennaro, who gets under that one. Egonu will attack. Nothing doing for her. Rosa Maria at the 3-meter line. Brilliant rescue attempt from Oro, but good enough.
Great cut
from Rosa Maria.
Again, out wide on the right side, just chopping that across that ball on the angle. Oro has to check back to her right-hand side. And it's almost, you can see the ball spinning as it comes out of their hand, and Oro knows as soon as she touches it, it gets that nasty bounce off.
Roberta serves Silla. What a set from Di Gennaro. Guess where that's going. Ooh, and they got away with it. I mean, a tremendous attempt at the dig, and it's
a free net for Egonu.
Wow.
I think the area was picked a spot on the court where they thought that ball was going to land.
And it nearly turned into a fluke point for Brazil.
Yeah, nobody would have bet the back line on their side at that point.
The oohs and ahs in this arena, I tell you. This is a treat. Rossetti with serve. Gabi picks that up backside. Rosa Maria into the block. Denesi there to pick it up. Oro will set up Rossetti. Comes back off Rosa Maria. Egonu into the contain again it goes. Oro. And Farr can't get there this time. Now Oro and Farr with a breakdown.
Dropping outside the 3-meter line, trying to do that flat ball in for Farr. She has to watch it come over her shoulder. Rossetti early on didn't have much room to move either, out wide at 4. The only person with any space at the moment is Egonu.
Here's Gabi. Hanging on a bit here, Brazil. They've got themselves back in sync there, but Naomi's there to deny it. Anna Cristina, no. Di Gennaro's there to pick that up. Far. Oh, Naomi, that's ridiculous. What a dig. What a dig, and that's some block, but it is absolutely brilliant. But the digging from Naomi, I mean, you got a feel for her on this point. I mean, that's just exceptional.
Slightest little touch off the block as well, and she managed to get underneath it. And Egonu, cool as you like, just holds that position.
Italy in a very strong position here, and Egonu absolutely whips that one. Rosa Maria sends it cross court. Egonu is there. Oro back to Egonu, and that's not going to go.
Both opposites being called into action. Egonu brought inside. It's a tough set to try and get as wide as she'd like it to be on that backcourt attack.
Carroll on serve. Bassetti dinks it over Thaisa. Rosa Maria will run into the block. Farr is there with Bassetti. Anna Cristina, they'll bring it near side, and Di Gennaro can't get that. It was too good.
Well, Carroll turning setter 2 times in that, just gives the hands a quick clean before she sets it. And looks so in control with the hands there. She just pointed to Anna Cristina saying, you go over there, I'll put it where you want it, and you put it away.
Big point Brazil. As you say, Mark, a Carroll set. Gone a bit off net, but it doesn't matter.
That was better from Oro this time for Egonu. These players will know each other so well from club competitions and the Champions League matches. But when you get them all together.
Bassetti serving Gabi. Roberta sets up Thaisa. Gone.
Just amazing use of the ball. Farr did read that one, reach across to the right side. Thaisa hitting it flat enough in the top of the hands as the arms weren't necessarily pushed over enough.
Rosa Maria on serve. Still serving Silla, who is absolutely rock solid. Not on that one, she wasn't there. The cross-court attempt goes out from Silla.
Movement in. Trying to get it inside the block.
Brazil within touching distance again off that miss. Rosa Maria serves Di Gennaro this time. Oro's got to hustle over there, and Silla will get it back, and that's back-to-back misses for Miriam Silla, who wants this looked at.
We'll see if there's a challenge coming in here. Thaisa's not said she's touched it. She turned away straight away. Now there's no ownership coming in from Brazil, so they don't think they have. They have owned it before. But as soon as it happened again, Thaisa was just shaking head, walking back in to celebrate. I think this is more out of hope, I think, for Italy.
Well, Italy need it, that's for sure.
It's a big press.
Nothing there. That's why nobody owned it.
You can see in the game why as well, because the angle is coming across with Thaisa's hands at full speed.
It has to go down as back-to-back misses for Miriam Silla.
Yeah.
Which is why Italy have seen their lead erased here. Set all, 12 all. Far denied by Thaisa. Oro will send it to Egonu instead. She just whistled off Rosa Maria and into the crowd. I mean, beautiful technique again.
Absolutely crushed that one. Really important sign out for Italy to get. Again, Thaisa was drawn in with Sarah Farr. Every opportunity that the setters can get to make that middle move, they're going to do so.
Farr at 13-12. Wobbles that one over the net. Thaisa. Oh, great rescue from Silla. Been doing some outstanding defensive work in this match, Miriam Silla. Roberta says, big gap between front and back court. I'll exploit that, thank you very much.
There's that little look she has. She knows, has a quick look, who's where. And then drops that ball in beautifully. She wasn't even too high. So it's quite deceptive. Normally when you see the setters, the hands are above the height of the net and they're just tipping it down. But this one, very smart play.
Cristina, oh, that's a beauty. It's come back off Bassetti on first contact. Keep it alive here. What will Egonu do? Just tries the little roll shot, knowing that there's no winner there. Gabi. That's Bassetti again in the back row. Silla. Oh, she's nailed it. She's nailed it.
Well, she had one like that in the first set. How she managed to find the line from that angle. Look, she makes herself some room, has a quick check. Just over the top of Roberta.
So far, floats that one in towards Anna Christina. Here comes Gabi with a big wind-up, and it's just too good. Too good. Caught something on the way through, which is why Bassetti had to try and deal with it, but it was too hot to handle.
You know it's coming. You're in the right position, and then it's hit you.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of fireworks from Gabi, but that was certainly worth waiting for. We're still level here as Taisa goes cross-court to Silla. Egonu's so sweet, perfect little dink there. Especially with the back row a mile away. Nobody's rescuing that.
Silla back to serve. This is where she's done all of her main work, as you mentioned earlier on, that defensive work, backcourt.
There's the pass. There's Rosa Maria. Oro's got underneath that. It'll be Egonu turning setter, and Bassetti will take it into the block, and out it goes.
It was a nice high set. Block got in position, had plenty of time, but Bassetti, we know how well she can use this ball. Really thought about that one. Knew the block was going to be there, very deliberately.
Silla goes into the middle this time, and Anna Christina's made a mess of it. And Danesi has made Brazil pay.
Smart from Danesi, hitting the angle, not going straight on. Roberta's turning and going to block square with her. That's what you want to do it on a free overpass like that, is for it to come straight back at you.
So Italy, who had their lead pegged back, have edged in front again. Gabi's got to be good. Great work again from Silla in the back row, and Egonu with the finish. I tell you, Silla and Bassetti in the back row defensively really are performing brilliantly for Italy at the moment.
And that's allowing Egonu to do what she's doing. Bassetti and Silla are picking up a couple of points, but it is, again, all about the power through the middles and what Egonu can do. There, again, dropping the thumb, coming across the ball, down the line of the side of the block. So you can't defend that. They're sitting, they put themselves in a situation where they're around the outside of the block, both left and right side. When she hits it there, no chance. 4 in a row for Italy here. The DJ and the announcer here trying to get the Italian support going. Who's here? I think they're just here for volleyball as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Egonu has already surpassed what she achieved through 3 sets in the VNL gold medal match in terms of points. But yeah, this is clearly the tactics from Coach Velasco. You've got Silla and Bassetti there primarily doing your defensive work in the back row along with Di Gennaro. And that leaves everyone else, especially Egonu. You go out and fill your boots offensively. Lovely work on the slide there for Carroll, just what Brazil needed.
So fast in the movement into that position. Bounces, look at those. Really good, aggressive. Kept the ball in front of it, didn't get too tight to the net. Allowed herself to get that full swing in. Roberta,
still 3 points needed to just draw level here. Yeah, there's the feed again to Egonu. That's flown off Roberta, and that's up about 7 rows back into the crowd. No exaggeration.
Here we go.
This is the biggest one yet. Watch this ball. Well, you can't. It's out of shot. It's so far away. Harold turns setter again for Gabi, who's got underneath that one.
That was a little bit too tight on the angle coming in. Oh, hang on, there is going to be a challenge coming in here.
But no ownership from Italy. No one's putting their hands up on this one.
Now she is the absolute best at hitting off the high hands. Even that one looked like it was just a little bit over the top.
It didn't look like it caught. Yep. There's the confirmation.
See when it leaves Gabi's hands, it's already going up there. We had that one in the previous set, where she did catch the fingers. I think respect between Gabi and Egonu. If Egonu had thought she'd touched it, she would have said so.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right.
Positional error.
Wow. Oh, come on.
Let's have a look what he's got here. Well, Roberta is the backcourt setter coming round.
Starting to look a bit bleak here, although Carol takes the quick inside set to breathe a bit of hope back into Brazil, but this is going to be very difficult to claw 5 points back off Italy this deep in the set.
It's a nice response to go direct to the middle to Carol.
The service error from Gabi, who's one of their stronger servers, really is limiting the opportunity. We're going to see Antropova come in.
This is just a blocking sub.
I was going to say, she's not going into the back row rotation, is she?
No. But there's no setter on court here for Italy for this rotation.
So can they get the block? They can, to contain. Roberta will send it back over there, and brilliant from Rosa Maria on the cross court.
Roberta had no other option where to go. She was square onto the net, just drops it across to the side. And beautiful put away on a nice tight angle.
Well, they do have a setter on now. It's Egonu that sat down as Carlotta Cambi will check in for Italy, who are still in a very, very comfortable position here, deep in this third set. Carol serving Silla. Handled it particularly brilliantly, and then Antropova has caught something there on the way through. I think it might have just come off Thaisa.
That's a really nice bump pass from Di Gennaro. The angle coming in onto the pin, which means Antropova's cut across it.
Bassetti serves Naomi. Thaisa sends it back. Di Gennaro's just got a piece of that. Antropova near side. Oh, are you kidding me? Did we just see that? What?
I want to see it again.
What?
I want to see that again. Come on, producer, please. Wow.
Wow. Listen, take it from us. That's one of the sweetest strikes you'll see all competition. It brings up set point. Bassetti serving for it. Cristina, with not the greatest of passes, will attack and send it long, but it does catch, and I think it caught a little bit of Sarah Farr there.
Yep, off the middle block.
We're going to see Rosa Maria and the setter Roberta check out with Macris in. And again, the height and the physicality of Tainara brought into that front row here. They need block after block after block. Can they get any at all? Farr make sure they don't. Lovely little roll come tip. And Italy take the third set to 18.
We talked about how powerful Sarah Farr is, but the touch here into that gap at 6, or just between the 3 and 6, in the middle of the court. Beautiful shot to finish. See how she pulls out of that, doesn't need to swing hard, and just gently, really nice. And she knew that before she was going to hit that. There, before it even lands, she knows she's got that point.
It'll be Miriam Silla to get this fourth set underway. Do Brazil have control of this match? Can Brazil find a way to get back going here? Cristina sets the tone from the first point.
Well, there's been intent coming out from Brazil now, right from the get-go. It's like poking the bear, isn't it? It's right.
Macris staying on as setter here for Brazil. That's the big change from Zé Roberto. And that's one change that you're not going to see at all. Oro is going to feed those middles, whether it's Danesi, whether it's Farr, whether it's Lubian on the bench, and they'll swat these away with their eyes closed.
You get so used to thinking, right, it's going to go to Egonu, going to go to Egonu. Absolutely not.
Danesi sends a short one in that's too short. Rosa Maria with serve. Lovely pass. Far takes it. Another quick set. Really, really high. Let's talk about those Italy blockers as well. As we can see the net error there. They've got Sarah Bonifacio on the squad, who played a lot in the first week of this year's VNL. But she's here as a squad player. They're not even using her. You've got Bonifacio as your number 4 blocker. It was world class. I mean, how much talent can you have at one position? Thaisa.
Oh, just adaptive play. Yeah, we had one of those in the previous set where Gabi looked like she was going to swing, but just set it. Thaisa couldn't put that one away, which she has done this time. Yeah, the depth for, I mean, both, all the top squads at the minute is, which is why it's so tough for the coaches to say, actually, do you know what, we haven't got a space for you in the Olympics.
Scylla's got that one wrong. Talking about getting it wrong, I mean, that's one you got to have. And Anna Cristina off the overpass has sent it long and wide. Rossetti, he sends it long. Here comes Thaisa. So Di Gennaro.
Oh, wow. The arch in the back, the hand. You know, like the Nike Jordan logo with him. There's that with Egonu, which is her arms back, the legs are up, the arms cocked, ready to fire. That is like that image of that legend of the game.
Foul on serve. Nope, that wasn't going to ever take flight. McCrease serving Scylla. Scylla will take that on. Wow. Looking at Anna Cristina in the back row.
Well, she's had a couple early on in this game where she got removed.
Oro sends this one in. McCrease, it's going to get over. She's lucky there, Carol. Made an awful mess of it. Scylla makes them pay.
Really nice reach from Miriam Scylla. And this is the thing that Italy did so well in the previous set, is they stopped Brazil scoring, and when they got the ball up, they then were able to kill it and get the point away, and had 6 more attacks in the previous set.
Oro serves Anna Cristina the back set, and in it goes again from Anna Danesi. I mean, this is just ridiculous from the skipper.
Oh, she is on fire. She played well in week 1, but now stepping up to the mark. And while we say Italy haven't necessarily done it at the biggest level at the Olympic Games like Brazil have, this is the squad that, if they are going to do it.
4 blocks in this match to go over to 14 previously in this year's VNL.
Got to go to Scylla.
Anna Cristina's done really well to get that, but there's no play available here. There's a play for Oro to Danesi. Boom, gone, see ya.
Well, just as we said, Brazil were going to come out and look for a response. Italy have actually gone up another notch. And there we see, as soon as Egonu takes that ball, knows the options available, got to go elsewhere, use it well.
Playing catch-up. They're front running here. Carroll's made an awful mess of that one. I mean, got away with the previous one, didn't get away with that one. So Roberto has to call a timeout. Carroll did take that nasty knock on the one of the fingers of that right hand earlier. I just wonder if that's possibly playing on her mind a little bit.
Well, she's hit and blocked since, and it seemed that she hasn't really had a response to it so much. It's just, say, Italy have just stepped up another gear. While Brazil are getting there, Italy are not even dropping their level. And that's, I mean, that's just incredible. Those points in a row, and then errors coming in from Brazil. in this set alone. It's 4-1 on errors, but that's actually the Italian errors. So 4 of the points going to Brazil come from Italian errors.
Here's Oro. Sends that down the line. It's a much better pass this time. Gabi's looking for hands, finds hands, and a desperately needed side out for Brazil.
Just a 3rd point that they've scored themselves in this set.
Gabi serving Bassetti. Greatest of passes there. Oro's done absolutely brilliantly. I mean, that is just outstanding setting.
It's a delight to watch.
The clever little angled effort from Egonu wasn't too shabby either, but she doesn't do that if Oro doesn't keep that in play. Brilliant. Macao sent it backside, into the block it goes once again. Danesi with Bassetti there, and a beauty, an absolute beauty from Ana Cristina.
That's what she can do. So quiet on the back line, which is why he doesn't always take her off, because she can do that from the backcourt attack as well. But it's just unleashing a hammer of an arm. Very different in style of play to Gabi, but they complement each other so well. Glasgow having a chat to the official, and Roberto's just telling him, get on it.
Beauty, absolute beauty there from Egonu, straight down the line again, sweet as you like.
A lovely angle. Ana Cristina had already gone kind of middle, bouncing across, so there's no real block put up for Egonu.
Here comes Danesi, flirted with the foot fault again, got away with it. Ana Cristina just unloads on that one, but it's going to be sent back. Free ball, should finish it here, and does. Well, the first one was a winner 9 times out of 10. Ana Cristina made to win it for a 2nd time. Well, after Silla had kept it alive somehow first time.
Well, she's 181, but she defends like she's almost 6.5 foot. Just gets covers so much space so quick. But that one was just out of her reach. Got those go-go gadget arms to chase that ball down.
You've got Di Gennaro, Silla and Bassetti in the back row here, and this time Silla does get it wrong. It's an ace serve. Rosa Maria must have had that ball dancing around for Silla to miss it like that.
Just coming across the right side, she pulls away on her right shoulder and arm. You see the reaction at the end there.
Maria with serve. Silla handles this one a lot better. Bassetti finishes the job.
Bassetti against Macao says it's only ever going to be for Bassetti, but she does well to get it inside between the block and the net. Got that angle going across. Ice is chasing it, and that's where the gap opens up.
Egonu, no.
Wasn't right with the feed there. But once it's in the air, there's nothing you can do about it. You've got to adapt, you've got to try and do something with it.
Service error. Contagion, spreading. Bassetti. So he's still with this narrow lead. Gabi unloads. Brilliant from Egonu to pick it up. Egonu will attack it from behind the 3-meter line. Goodness, only knows how Naimi's kept that alive. Nothing doing from Rosa Maria. Oro will set up. Silla.
Slot.
Very, very sneaky little shot off the block and away.
Well, Di Gennaro pumping that ball out wide to Egonu. Everybody thought it was going to go down. Brilliant defense. And then intelligence from Silla to put it away off the block. Defensively, both teams have been incredible.
Yeah, just saw Di Gennaro there, 11 blocks, and you haven't even really noticed her, because that's what she does. Like, big deal. Yeah. You're not the best libero in world volleyball for the last 10 or 12 years by accident. And that's contained as well. Far getting onto that, and then Taisa just won't go. Far will claim the winner after the good defensive work earlier, and the gap opens up a little bit wider here for Italy.
Aggression coming in from Far. That movement quickly. And you see Thaisa, she's reaching across, but she hasn't got the press on like she is normally because she's still in movement. The arms are flat and the hands, the ball goes straight off and out.
Setti sends a short one in, picked up by Thaisa. Rosa Maria, oh, she's absolutely iced this one. Rosa Maria drops it short of Bassetti. No chance for the back row here.
Well, the third set was quiet for Rosa Maria. That's who they need to get back in this game. She's the one that can get those gaps, find the angles that are needed.
Well, it's not a full-blown crisis yet for Brazil, but it's getting close. They need points on serve. Silla might have a chance here. Thaisa gets to that. Macris will send it up to Gabi, who's at full stretch. I mean, that is ridiculous. That's outstanding from Gabi.
How she's got that ball from behind her head, had to readjust her run-up, almost jumping backwards. Gets her hand around the back of the ball. Look at that arch.
Wow. That's just world class. Thaisa looked for a little nibble of that sideline, didn't she?
Yeah. And a little hand slap as she walks away, frustrated. This three-point gap now is really interesting for Italy. The pressure, they're not letting off on it, are they?
They're really not. Far looking to keep that pressure on, but no. It was a serve that was throwing a challenge down, but you've got to keep it in play as well. So Brazil still within touching distance here.
And they see 4 points in this set. Expect there's a good ball in. She's going to get some action again.
It'll go to Egonu. Oh, what kind of cut shot is that?
The best kind of cut shot. I think that's what it was.
Oh, it's better than that. It's better than that. I mean, that is
incredible.
I mean, we are seeing some shots here in this match. We really are. Gabi. Oh, took a touch on the way through. But Di Gennaro felt she had to go for that.
A little bit off the block as well, potentially, from Gabi. She's so quick into that position, it explodes in the air. No touch off the block.
There was no touch, Di Gennaro.
You see, she's trying to get away from that big block of Egonu, going cross court, which is her favoured angle to go to.
Lovely pass from Bassetti. Oh, great rescue. Macris scurrying over there. Ana Cristina denied. Bump set comes in, and that's great work from Gabi to deny Silla. Here comes Ana Cristina. Oh, come on. This is just off the scale good. The quality we are seeing in this match is just outstanding. Ana Cristina with just the most ripped cross court.
Well, great pickup here. Cool and calm on the pass. Oh, she is all about that power when it's there.
We have no business seeing this many outstanding shots in one match. I mean, what a treat this is.
I'm just checking the calendar. Is it the 25th of December? Because it feels like Christmas. Oh, this crowd here are absolutely loving it. A packed out crowd here for this game here in the Galaxy Arena. What a spectacle.
Nobody's left, I can tell you that.
I don't know if they've worked out we want 5 in Chinese yet. I don't know what that is.
Well, Brazil giving themselves a chance of taking it to 5. Silla with the pass. Egonu blocked. Blocked by Carroll. They're level.
Well, the Brazilian block has been quiet. And then Carroll comes up with the goods.
With Ana Cristina right alongside her as well. Just no way through for that one. Well, this is a terrific response from Brazil. They've leveled it up.
See how Italy reply now.
Oh, it's not a good pass at all. Oro is stretching and struggling for that one off that Silla pass. And Brazil, from chasing, they're front running.
Did all she could. And that ball was coming at such an angle and speed off the serve receive. It was a backcourt setup. She's very limited to what she could do. Murto wanted a response and he's got it. Look at the steely eyes look there of Gabi.
Can she keep it going here? Bossetti with the pass.
Oh.
Denesi just takes off and crushes it.
Pressure point. And Denesi looks as cool as you like here. Look at that.
Silla down the line. Naomi picks that up. Rosa Maria into the block. Carroll picks it up. Another brilliant cross-court, great rescue. Free ball though, Brazil. Ana Cristina again, that's going to get collected as well. Bump set Di Gennaro, sends it to Egonu. Where's that going to go? McCrease keeps it alive. Naomi will set it up for Ana Cristina. You are kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
Wow. What an angle. Rosa Maria doing so well picking that ball up off the block, but this angle, look at that thumb.
That's just ridiculous.
You can run out of superlatives to say.
Yeah, lost for words.
I might just go OMG.
Lost for words. Wow. Carroll with serve. A bit of scrambling to be done here and no play. Chance for Brazil to take control with Ana Cristina, and she's done it again. Oh, talk about stepping up. Maybe we are going to have a five-setter after all. Looking that way now.
Penny for Velasco's thoughts. Timeout is coming in. Well, Ana Cristina, she might have been quiet in the previous few sets, but in this set, 7 points, 6 attacks, 1 block, top point scorer. Denesi is on 5 with 3 attacks, 2 blocks.
If you're Ana Cristina's agent, just cut a highlight reel from the second half of this set. You'll get her a deal anywhere in the world. I mean, there's world class and then there's elite world class. Yeah. Ana Cristina has just been in her own league these last few points.
Well, the big players come in at the big points. It's not just individual. It's that defensive work from Rosa Maria, picking the ball off there. It's the great ball in from Naomi as well. It's both teams are on fire.
Here's Carroll. We'll send it over to Bossetti, and she's looked for hands and cannot find them, and I think that might be Italy's last gasp here in this fourth set. We're going to see a switch up with Eleonora Fersino coming in. There's a safe pair of hands in the back row for Silla.
Double libros.
Yeah, Fersino normally the libero. She's back there with Di Gennaro and Bossetti. You cannot get safer hands than that. Fersino is targeted. The dink doesn't work as Carroll has slipped in there to pick that up. Here goes Ana Cristina again. This time it's down the line, and it's just as good.
Well, the crowd jumping for joy. That was a beautiful line shot. She's known for going cross-court, her power, but look at this shape. Just cuts across the ball. Cool, calm, composed. She's like, what? Is this a big game? I don't know.
Paola Egonu had the down-the-line blocked, and she still threads that needle. It's Oro out for Cambi here at 22-18 for Italy. Well, that's not the greatest of passes. Fersino, that's, if it was in any doubt, I think we can forget about it now. We wanted 5, we're getting 5.
Well, we thought the Japan-Brazil game at the start of this week was brilliant. We thought the Japan-China game last night was brilliant. Well, they were. Yeah. This one.
For sheer quality, absolute world-class quality, this is going to take some stopping or some beating. Fersino's pass isn't great. We've got another shot at this one here as Gabi winds up, but over-winds this one. That almost feels like an anti-climax. We've had a miss.
I love Carroll setting a pipe attack for Gabi. That's just brilliant. A little smile on her face there going, yeah, I know. She looks at Ana Cristina. Let me do the hitting, she says.
Gabi picks that up. Too good from Rosa Maria, that's set point.
Well, Rosa Maria knows how to use her hands. Farr's got such a tough job there. Thaisa and Ana Cristina on one side, and then Rosa Maria on the other side. It's like, where do I go?
In to serve for the match, Roberta comes back, Tainara comes back into the front row. Again, you got the big bodies in there for Brazil, the tall players, looking for the block here on the Roberta serve to tie it up at 2 sets apiece. It's a slow one and it's an ace. How about that?
Drop that one short. Well, Brazil, you delivered.
I've got to be honest with you here. That's one of the best sets I've ever seen for quality, right across the board.
I wasn't joking about the 25th of December. It does feel like it's Christmas Day watching this. Moment to calm now.
I mean, we're going to look at the stats. Normally, we've got to talk about the numbers.
It exudes in the team. She talks about Thaisa being that role model, that character, but she also has it about her.
Pick your winner. First to 15. Ganesi gets blocked, but it's out.
Well, Ganesi's just been announced that she's moving back to Allianz Vero Volley Milano for the new season from Nevada. They get themselves an absolute superstar in the middle. Talk about superstars.
It's just ridiculous from Ana Cristina. I mean, Oro's there. I mean, Oro's read it. Just can't stop it. I don't think Fenerbahce want to be letting Ana Cristina go anywhere right now.
No.
Carroll, picked up by Bassetti. Really good pass this. And that's picked up off the floor. What a rescue that is from Carroll. And that one's Di Gennaro getting under that, but they're struggling. Bassetti does manage to get it over, but incoming is great block from far, but Rosa Maria gets the angle absolutely right, and out it goes.
Really smart tip from Gabi. They look chasing that ball down, and Gabi comes up on the back line and just plays a really smart tip to put them under pressure, because that's what Egonu did. They put them under pressure, but Gabi was really clever here. And that's what caused all the problems and it ended being a free ball.
Brazil front running still. Carroll. Going after Silla. Bassetti into the block. I mean, she was not put in a good spot there, especially with Thaisa there lying in wait.
She's like just scored a three-pointer in basketball, leaves her hand up there going, yep, I did that, that was me, thank you.
Look how far off net Bassetti is to be taking that tandem on. And Thaisa walks away as if to say, yeah, what's all the fuss about? Brazil make the big early breakthrough here in this tiebreaker as Carroll stays serving Silla. Bassetti sends it backside. That's going to be contained. Egonu is denied. And no winner there either for Rosa Maria. Egonu will have another look. No. Thaisa says that's coming back. Here's Bassetti off net again. Gets the better of Thaisa and Rosa Maria this time.
Egonu really tucked up too tight to net. Not getting her full swing in. Bassetti, that was a really smart shot. Choosing the smaller of the two blockers to go, but she was just off the net slightly. So managed to find it, gap it in between.
Egonu goes ultra aggressive. What a pass that turned out to be. And then Farr comes in with a big block.
Well, they got the frustration that serve. That was a really big aggression. Farr. This game's far from finished.
At every turn, somebody else comes up and makes a huge play. What about that one? Somehow that's come over from Naimi. That's an ace all the way. Naimi's kept it alive, but we've got a whistle anyway that denies it. So Brazil starting to turn up the heat here a little bit. Yeah,
Thaisa just catches the net.
Clear contact.
Love to see what the speed was on that serve.
Well, let's see what this one looks like. I was about to say, and I'm glad I didn't say it, I wonder if Egonu's looking a bit tired. She's obviously not. Ana Cristina, no. Farr's got in there on that one. Thaisa's got in there on that one, but it might actually go to Ana Cristina on the defensive end of this. She was alongside there. That might be one for her.
The double switch coming in. Phenomenal block.
Well, Antropova brings something very different for Brazil to think about defensively. Rosa Maria and serve into the net. Confirmed that last block was indeed an Ana Cristina block, her third, to bring her up to 20 points, top scoring for Brazil. Egonu seems to have been on 28 points for a while. She'll be staying there for a while as Bassetti sent it long.
But we saw how well when Antropova came on, just cool and calm she was playing. And how do you get those two in the same team together? Is there a way that Coach Velasco can manage that?
Di Gennaro with an absolutely flawless pass. Antropova, no, denied. Taissa got just enough on it there. Rosa Maria from a way back. Can't get through either. Here goes Gabi winding up. That's not getting through. And where's this dropping? Perfect for Brazil.
Snatch, that ball was coming down. You could just see him trying to pull it away from the net as quick as they can, but in pulling away from it, just falls outside the net. Antropova trying to get around the referee stands. Those stands are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, making it harder to get around nowadays.
Checks on the wind-up there, Ana Cristina. Again, a lovely pass, Silla. No, she catches hands. Chance here for Brazil. McCree stretches it out to Gabi. Oh, she caught anything? We wait, and she does catch hands, and there is immediately going to be a challenge.
No, Sarah Farr says she did touch it. She's trying to wait to the referee, say, look, I did.
Yep, so we don't need to get this challenge after all.
They press the button, they've got to depress it now and get it all sorted.
Well, that's the trouble. Once you've pressed it, it's like, well, we actually now have to go through the process, even though Farr has put her hand up. So, got a bit of an anticlimax coming here.
Or just a pause for what's about to happen. There's an anticipation in the arena, isn't there?
Well, there really is. I mean, the momentum swung back to Brazil temporarily, but can it stay there? Antropova, oh, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Gabi somehow getting on the end of this one. A Gabi block off an Antropova swing.
She just got enough on that to bring it back into play. But then the fall on the floor was so fortuitous for Brazil. Well, the crowd being out of cheers for Italy.
Gabi, all 180 of her, blocking 202 Antropova. That's a story in itself. Another big play. Ana Cristina looking to keep the hammer pressed down here for Brazil. Unbeaten in this year's VNL. And on the threshold of staying unbeaten here as well, and getting some revenge for that 2022 gold medal match.
I don't think it's stopped them being top of the table. It's just the sets they've conceded. Well, you see Poland have only conceded one set all tournament so far.
They just want that O. They just want to stay unbeaten. They're not worried about set quotients and all that. It's just wins and losses. Here's Farr at 6'8". Italy need to make a move fast. A point on serve, and all bets are off again, and that's not what you need. Well, we saw Bassetti with the service error earlier. Now Farr sticks one on as well for Italy. When you're chasing in a tiebreaker, you can't have that.
Tucked herself up, too short on the feed. Nothing she can do about that one.
Taissa at 9-6. Serves Bassetti. And that's a winner from Silla.
Yeah, Carol just losing that. One of those ones that just drops by the side of the middle block and they're looking around, no idea where it is.
Now, this is a big moment one of the competition's heaviest servers is at the end line. Kate Antropova. Italy needs something. Anna Cristina's lost that. Naomi hangs it up for Gabi. It's free ball Italy. It's got to be a point Italy. Silla gets blocked, but it goes out.
Just out on that block. Well, there was an air. It's like, is it going to go back line to Antropova? Is it going to go to Silla? Where's she going to find out? She knows, but she was forced so wide, had to go down the line off the block.
10 aces in the first week of play from Antropova. That's wobbled over, but it's... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That could be the difference between Italy winning and losing this match. How close was that?
It's just caught the net, just moved to the right, and we see the graphic on the screen.
Oh. That's how far away we are from 9-all, and Antropova serving. That is a huge break for Brazil.
It's like when you have that challenge, and it's almost like a 2-point swing when the point goes against you. You do the challenge, no, it's your point, closes the gap in.
It sucks the momentum away from you as well. Brazil dodge one there. Macris serves Bossetti. Camby sends it backside. Brilliant. I mean, she was behind the 3-meter line, Antropova, when she ripped into that one.
Lets the ball drift across the body. High hands of Gabi. That's 1-all in that battle now.
Silla up next, still chasing this point they need here, Italy. Brazil must feel like the winning post is a long, long way away. Gabi with a lovely, lovely pass. We'll take this on now. That's caught hands, but Di Gennaro can get there. Bossetti brilliant as well. Silla will hang it up there. Italy stay in the rally here. Macris to Gabi for a second attempt. Off the block and away.
How did they get that back? The speed of the turn by Gennaro and Bossetti chasing that ball down. There was a lot of pressure on Brazil then. That free ball came over. They had to take it.
Oh, the double sub has come to an end. It's Oro back on with Egonu. And Italy, off the back of that double sub, call a timeout here as well. With time literally running out.
But again, a blink of an eye, and it's back 11-all, isn't it? It's... This is what you want as the VNL competition, the preliminary stages goes on. 3 blocks in this 5th set for Brazil. 5 points apiece, 3 errors apiece. It is a game of fine margins.
I don't want this one to end. They can go 35-35 for me. I don't care. Just keep it coming. What a treat this has been. Oro sets it up, and a brilliant block from Carroll.
Almost like they were forced to the middle, how well Denesi is playing. It wasn't the best ball in for Alessia Oro. You see her, she's almost a blind set. And Denesi has that ball in front of her. It's too late for it to change, and then suddenly Carroll just pops up.
5th block of the match for Carroll. Could just be the backbreaker here. Egonu gets blocked out. Carroll says, I've got 5, make it 6. Back-to-back blocks from Carroll, and Brazil are cruising to a 5-set victory.
Egonu went so hard into that one. The block was a beautiful position, and the press back, just incredible. That felt more like the frustration then from the previous point, and Egonu just swinging hard.
Blocks number 23 and 24 in this year's competition for Carroll. The smiling assassin has got Italy right on the brink here. Brazil leading it 13-9. Surely no way back for Italy from this.
Well, if it's going to go 35-33, there better be.
And I don't know who's supposed to pick an MVP out of this game, by the way. So many candidates. Gabi with serve. Oro will send it back to Egonu, and that's a beauty, absolute beauty from Egonu. Who brings up her 29th point of the match. I mean, 29 points, you could be on the losing team.
Yes, unfortunately so.
Danesi, ooh, close to foot fault there, got away with it. Rosa Maria gets blocked. Macris will send it over to Ana Cristina, who does get blocked. Farr sends that back. Ana Cristina with another look. Brilliant, absolute perfect touch to drop that mid-court to bring up match point.
It was so tight. Ana Cristina was never going to swing at that one, but she just came in and knew, put this in the middle. There's a big hole just there.
And on match point, Carroll is brought off the end line to be replaced by Pri de Ruysch. What a time to be introduced for another little cameo here from Pri de Ruysch. Serving for the match. Serves Silla. Oro sends it back to Egonu. Egonu's little dink doesn't go. Macris sends it up to Ana Cristina, and that is the end of that. Brazil win a true classic.
It had to be Ana Cristina coming in with a swing. She used the block well to wipe off it. It was tight for her, but a well-deserved victory for Brazil, 15-10 in the fifth set.
Just a pleasure and a privilege to be able to watch this one. Let's see him again in